What's going on YouTube? This is Overlord57 back on Gran Turismo with another drag tune. This one is going to be for the very unheard of, underrated, not as frequent as you might seem, TVR Cebera Speed12 year 2000. This car is in the United Kingdom dealership in the Europe. It's like all the way to the right, I think. It's pretty far out there. But this car, it really did. It surprised me when I seen this car because I was looking at its specs and whatnot. This thing comes stock with 799 horsepower, which is absolutely monstrous. That is a monstrous number. So, without further ado, let us get into the tune. You're going to come down to your body, and with this tune, this car was very different from any other car I've tuned ever. And it was weird because, you know, for your power upgrades, I'll show you in a second, but you've got like a lot of different options there. Downforce, you want as low as possible. So 150 in the front, 300 in the rear. Ballast weight, if you drop this thing all the way down to 0, you are at 943 kilograms. That is featherweight when it comes to cars. But in this video, I will have a ballast weight run and a no ballast run. So you guys are going to see the comparison between the two, and I will let you decide which one is better. So if you choose to run ballast, you're going to put 187 kilograms all the way in the back. Stage 3 weight reductions, carbon hood, and there is no window weight reductions. So like I was saying earlier, with the power options on this car, it's really different. You're going to obviously want stage 3 engine tuning, not that many power upgrades, but when you come over here to the right, you see that we can either get the high RPM turbo kit or a supercharger. I personally went with the supercharger, or not supercharger, the high RPM range turbo kit for this car. I did not elect to go with the supercharger because, as you can see, it does not give us as much horsepower. So I elected to go with the high RPM turbo kit at 50% nitrous. Also, something different with this car, you're going to want to run comfort hards in the front to keep it from spinning out, because it does get a bit squirrely if you don't run ballast. If you do run ballast, I still had comfort hards in the front, racing softs in the back. Either way, your suspension is the one thing that isn't new about this car. Ride height all the way up, front, back. Spring rate all the way down in the front, all the way up in the back. Dampers compressions both at 1. Dampers extensions both at 1. Anti-roll bars 1, camber angle 0, and your toe angle is neutral. Alright, so for your drivetrain, obviously it's 60-60. If you run ballast, it's 60-60. I'm not sure if it makes a difference if it's at something different when you don't run ballast. I wasn't sure. I did not run that. So anyway, you're going to move on to your transmission, and you're going to go ahead and reset to default. You're going to set your final gear to 3.000. Let's bring that all the way to 3.000, your final gear that is. And you are going to then come up to your max speed and drop it all the way down to the left, and then drop your final gear all the way down to the left. Alright, so, hang on rather, once you get all the way down there to 2.000, you're going to take your final gear, or first gear rather, wow I can't talk, and drop it all the way down to the left. Your second gear is going to come all the way down to the left. Third gear is going to come up a little bit to 2920, only 4 clicks. Fourth gear is going to be 2440. 2440. Fifth gear is going to be 2035 all the way down, and sixth gear is all the way down to the right as well. There you have it, folks. That is going to do it for your drag tune, the very fast quarter-mile tune for the TVR Cebera Speed12. I hope you all enjoyed this tune. Like I said, this car really did surprise me. When you see in the runs, if you look in the runs, it's going to be 2nd to 4th quick shift with ballast, 2nd to 5th quick shift without ballast. So I kept the same transmission on when I ran it without ballast. and I noticed that your timing between your 5th and 6th gear shift was critical. So make sure you time that right as well. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. This is going to be a little bit longer than it normally is, but that's okay. If you did enjoy the tune, if it helped you in any way, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. This is your host, Overlord57, signing out.